Welcome to this video exploring the complexities of Christian unity. We'll examine why this 2,000-year-old goal has remained so difficult to achieve throughout history. With 2 billion Christians globally, the concept of a single family faces a challenge. Human brains are evolutionarily hardwired for small tribes, not the vast, complex scale of a universal church. Denominations often function like brand loyalty. They provide social coordination and identity badges, leading churches to compete for members, much like businesses compete for customers. Leaders often sign joint declarations to project unity, but these facades hide deep fractures. Admitting that Christianity is fundamentally divided challenges our human need for certainty. The year 1517 marked a turning point. The printing press and the shift away from centralized authority led to an explosion of competing groups, forever changing the landscape of Christian thought. Despite centuries of symbolic gestures and photo ops, structural unity remains elusive. It is difficult to override specific tribal identities in favor of abstract, unified groups. Doctrine involves mutually exclusive claims about reality. Expecting compromise on fundamental beliefs like the Eucharist or baptism is not unity. It often asks individuals to surrender their core truths. For many institutions, the structure has become the mission. Protecting the budget, the real estate, and the brand often takes precedence over genuine attempts at unity. Forcing incompatible beliefs together often results in a vague, watered-down compromise. This can leave a void where strong, personal conviction once stood. Shared rituals were once essential coordination mechanisms for human survival. Today, however, our modern attempts at unity are like asking old hardware to run software it wasn't built for. While political and national identities can shift, theological identity runs much deeper. Confronting the possibility that one's understanding of ultimate reality is wrong is a profound psychological challenge. The unity paradox dictates that every attempt to create a unified group inadvertently draws new lines, creating new divisions and new outgroups in the process. Unity is not the same as uniformity. True unity may lie in a shared orientation toward mystery, rather than attempting to force a structural merger from the outside in. The traditional denominational map is becoming obsolete. The future of the faith is emerging organically and in a decentralized way that defies old institutional structures. While large-scale institutional unity may be out of reach, meaningful connection remains possible. It starts with individual, person-to-person work across the divides.